everything and become a giant mess.
Question mark.
So I just hit that button now. And it looks like it's working.
Yay, we're in.
Easy, 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 easy. Okay, and then I want to copy the stream link. Let me make sure this is the right one. Because I know that some of our crew... That is my... something I should not be sharing. I think I sent that in that chat instead of the other one.
We have his social security number and his banking information.
How do I share the live stream link on YouTube?
What do you mean?
Like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm like,
okay.
Here we go. This one. Copy link, and then go here and say, now co-streaming. There we go. Easy. Okay. And anyone else wants to send that link other places, feel free. I'll try to keep up with YouTube chat as well as Twitch chat. But I am sorry, YouTube chat, if you get shafted.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
My God.
There we go. That almost was really bad. Huh? So, anyways, let's, formal introductions. Welcome to my stream. Today we have GoTor12 and Nahaima.
Hello.
Hi.
Two of the most veteran players and mods from
He's
the
calling
NBA.
us old.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Most experienced, well-versed veteran players from the NBA. And also two of our members who played actually in this season, unlike myself. And we're going to go over the finals of the PGP season that just ended. You guys, if you want to introduce yourself, feel free.
Go for it, bro.
I'm Goater. I spend more time focusing on paying attention to builds than I do paying attention to the game in front of me.
True.
I haven't played a lot. I haven't played the last NBA season. I don't know if I'm playing the next one.
And neither of us did.
Yeah, neither of us did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you both took the last NBA season off. I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Holy.
What was the last one? 7? I haven't played since I won in 5, so.
That's also
You took both 6
No,
and 7 off?
That's
think
what
the-
I'm saying.
I think the last one I played was also the one you won.
That was a good one.
Because I had the best record in the regular. I was number 1 seed going into playoffs, and I lost to Jortsin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I cheesed you in playoffs season 5. Let's go.
Yeah, you crit me with a
Wait,
mega
did
kick,
I-
and I lost.
Did I have to go through
Deserved.
you, Justin, in playoffs, or did you play Matt?
I
think
played
you were in
Matt.
semifinals.
I played
You
Matt, I
knocked
think.
out. You knocked out Jortsin.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, you did beat me.
I was excited to play Naheim round 2, and then I got crit with the mega kick. Like +6. Muck.
I don't remember season 5. That was so long ago now.
Yeah.
I also I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I should actually ignore what I was going to say because that's a whole other tangent we don't need to go on.
Yeah, okay. I was actually just going to say to move this in the right direction. Yeah, I'm Nahaima. Yep. I believe most of us here probably, I assume, know me by now. Either through streams or if you haven't heard my voice before, hello, this is my voice. We do NBA streams during the season as well. Sorry, quick plug.
Casual plug. Let's go.
We have those NBA seasons.
The what?
What? We have NBA seasons.
Yeah. I mean, I've been running draft leagues since when did DN start? 2016?
Dude, I don't know.
I've been running draft leagues for 10 years. I think I took about a year off between running DN and, or no, I wasn't running DN for that whole time.
My first DN season was
before I started
my first
NBA.
DN season was 8, and Gen 8 was, or season 8 was 2018.
Wow.
So
Yeah. So probably
you
2016.
do your math.
So yeah, give or take about like 9 or 10 years I've been running draft leagues. And NBA's been a lot of fun. It's been since what, 2021, 22, I think. So we've already, that's crazy. NBA's already been around for a few years.
Whenever we went to the Dominican, I think.
I like
No,
how
that
it's
wasn't
like
our
so
first
much
year.
time for you guys is relative to Dominican.
Was it not?
No, definitely not. Was it?
I
think
thought
it was
it
that.
was like
Was it?
season 2 was the Dominican, but I also didn't go, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I was living where I was living there for the first ever NBA draft, but I moved in to that place the day before I went to the Dominican.
Well,
yeah, it was like a few weeks after.
Well, regardless, yeah, Goder and I co-captained our PGP team. I imagine people know what PGP is also by now, but it was a server versus server like war season, basically, where different servers will sign up and will pick 10 people from their league who've completed at least a full season in their league to help represent them in like the greater draft scene. And each week you'll be facing another server who fields 7 out of 10 of their players, and you play a best of 7. So I'll have one opponent from their team. Goder would have one opponent from their team, and it would go on for 7.
Yep.
And you see who wins. And we ended up, I believe, in 4th overall after the regular season, and then came out on top at the end of playoffs. So it was a really good run for us. This was also our first season. Well, this was our 3rd appearance in PGP, but both of our previous appearances were in kind of the minor league, in what they call the PGP 500. But this was our first season being promoted up to what they call PGP Classic. It's like the big leagues.
The big leagues.
Twice as many teams too. I think PGP I know it had 8 when we were doing it. I don't know.
The first one was less.
The first one was 8. Well, I think we finished 2nd, didn't we?
This season?
Yeah, we were tied with like 5 teams, but I think we finished 2nd due to tiebreakers.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And it was 2022. October was the first ever season of the NBA.
Wow, there we go. So it's coming up on 4 years already, which is crazy.
Ching!
Yeah. So without further ado, I mean, take it away. I think we can get into this. We did play. Sorry, I'm gonna take it back again. We did play in the grand finals. This is the MBTL, the Mount Battle Tournament League, owned by and run by Pluto, who actually, funny enough, was my opponent in the grand finals. So you see up on your screen, it's myself versus Pluto's supporter, who is just Pluto. So we had a captain off. Game 1 of 7, which was pretty fun.
Pluto, I think, also admins the PGP too, right?
Yeah, he was also a PGP admin. That's right.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, lots of people who have put a lot of work into the draft leagues, putting their cred on the line here, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say. I did not play in this PGP season, but I played in both of the earlier PGP seasons when we were playing the 500, and we were like collectively so ecstatic to be promoted to the PGP Classic, because we fought really hard in the 2 earlier PGP 500 seasons in order to say like, hey, we deserve to be on the Classic roster of teams.
I can't help but notice that we finally won after Jortsin stopped playing.
I know it's curious how that happens. Crazy word. Yeah, I'm just saying, I did what was right for the team by not playing this season,
True team player.
I'm a team player, exactly.
We've got an ad break. I don't know if that matters to you.
Yeah, we can yap for another. We'll start the replay after that's over.
Yeah. Well, are we gonna talk about, before we watch these replays, the rep ideas going into them? We're just gonna go right in.
I don't know anything about the prep ideas. What I was gonna say is, I was like, we can go. There's no show team in this league, is there?
No,
there's not.
Because normally what I do is I kind of like, when I'm watching a replay, I kind of like give my impressions and thoughts on it as it's going, and then at the end I'll like go to the like more in-depth breakdown, and then if there's a story that you want to talk to me about the prep background noise that was going on, we can talk about it after the replay's over and go back and look at some specific turns.
Yeah, I'm down.
because like I said, I haven't watched any of these replays except for the last one, which is the quote unquote spoiler alert one. But I heard that this specific group of 7 matches was very up and down. It was a roller coaster ride, to say the least.
Yes, yeah, very much so.
I think it was both the roller coaster in building and just how the series kind of went.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I heard that like there's just a lot of people like in our prep team that would like they would play a matchup and think it's impossible because, you know, like the way that we prep against each other, we go all out and then we get to the game and it's like, holy crap, like I feel like I over prepped or I never would have expected this to come. Like
I think it's the most vocal I'm hopeless matchup won, and I think the most vocal I'm gonna win this no matter what matchup lost.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. So it's really interesting to see like it turns out we suck at drafting. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, if ads are over, I can go ahead and start this.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
This is Ethan versus Pluto, which was the 2
That's me.
commissioners off. And yeah, just looking at lead up matchup.
Wait, you can't say that. There's 2 Ethans on our team.
Yeah, wait, what the hell, man? There's 2. There's literally 2. So we don't know what
I'm so bad. Every time I have one of the homies on, I just like forget to call them by their gamer tag immediately. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I don't know, apparently. But yeah, looking at the matchup, this looks really good for you, I would argue. But there's a Mega Delphox, I'm pretty sure.
This matchup stuck to build for, I think.
It was interesting. We can go over. I'll tell you that on the bench that I didn't bring, there was a Mega Diancie and a Swoobat. If that matters at all to your analysis of this.
There's no Swoobat. I didn't see Swoobat all season.
Yeah, Swoobat never came, unfortunately. We always considered it every week. We were always like, oh, does Swoob go in here? Swoobias?
There's a day straight of Millennium Gapdos. Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. There's a day straight. There was 7 days of the week and 1 day of the week for each mon to complain about.
This, I like how I said this matchup doesn't look this bad, and immediately everyone's like, "Yeah, this matchup's complete cheeks." What are you talking about?
When the most consensus glide score set for 5 days straight was Scarf, you know the matchup sucks.
Okay. Let's. I'm just gonna hit play then, and we'll see how this plays out. So
yeah, sure.
I did think that Rillaboom didn't look great here because there's a lot of really good grass resists. I immediately knock off the light clay. Okay.
Wasn't bulk up throat chop?
Yeah, thank God.
Immediate. Yep. Eats the T wave. Okay.
I could have
I actually really like this vape set.
Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet.
Just the moves. Just the moves. The moves were good. Also good.
Flip turn. Okay. We pivot on those. This is Rillaboom getting in for free, which is always good. Classic had finals of whoopsie, dude.
I just needed this Gapdos to not be Scarf, pretty much.
It's definitely Scarf, right? Like,
no, it was AV.
It was AV. What? Oh.
We have to reflect the second time instead of the T wave. That's good.
Yep.
Yum.
8.
For some reason, was this recover?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
No attack. Golden Go is crazy.
No, we needed an attack.
Oh, I guess you revealed Thunder Wave.
Oh, I guess having screens up is pretty bad into a guaranteed crit move.
Yeah, especially when it's boosted by grassy terrain.
And boosted by grassy terrain, yeah. Yikes. Okay, Gliscor's in though.
Yeah, I just needed this to be poisoned.
Wait, why is it slower? Wait.
Slow AV. It's slow AV.
Slow AV? That's crazy. Oh, that did 0. Okay.
Yeah, that didn't do it. Yeah,
that did 100.
Kind of fell flat. Knocking the light clay really hampered that.
Yeah, because it managed to stall it the turn so easily.
I was mad at this as well.
Stays in.
Oh, on the U-turn, it gets the toxic
Puts
off.
the toxic too. So what really sucks is I'm actually leftovers Terapagos, so if it was Volt Switch there, I actually would have healed off the Volt Switch
Because of grassy terrain, right?
with the grassy terrain plus leftovers and been back into Terra Shell.
I mean, that was a crazy toxic, because, like, you had both a Sneasler and a Golden Go that were fine switch-ins there. Like, not ideal, but not the worst. So,
yeah.
And then even the rocks are off. Okay, yeah, this is a GG pretty much. We live 2 hydro screen. Oh.
Does not look great, but the helmet at least gets me, like, helmet plus flip, I'm pretty sure kills that treads there, so it at least gets me a little bit of momentum back.
There's also still a Sneasler, and, like, most of the checks are getting... Oh, I guess Drogalgy hasn't come in once.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
I heard Drogalgy put in, like, a monumental showing, like, on several teams. Not just our team, but also
it's good.
Teams this season.
It's a good Pokemon.
You would have noticed that that just revealed Scarf.
Your Scarf Boom, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Scarfrilla.
Okay, but Sneasler is
the sash
in.
win.
Drogalgy always comes in here. Swords Dance. Okay, sub. Scary Face.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, is this game? Wait, do you actually win from this?
Well.
Well, Bon.
What? Okay.
Well,
okay.
you see.
You see about that.
Wait,
Surely this doesn't Oko.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit, it Oko.
Wait,
Yeah,
how the
that
hell?
Sucks.
Wait, that's crazy. That's a crazy comeback. What the heck?
Yeah. Bro got things done.
So
that's insane. You baited me that whole game of like, oh, you were like all doom and gloom that whole game.
Sucking wins.
That's crazy.
Who's this one? Who's this game?
Yeah, for days I was doom posting about this matchup. I had no switch into Meowscarada. I had no switch into Delphox. I had no switch into Rotom. My switch for Gyapdos was just getting set up on by fat Gyapdos.
Yep.
Bulk up, and then I also just and I also just have no tread switch. Like my only ground switches are weak to ice. It was literally just Vaporeon.
Oh yeah, I mean like that's just the Mammo. Like, that's just the Mammo factor of like ground type plus ice type. Like
plus the Ice Spinner removes terrain too. Like it was so cooked, man.
Yeah. Crazy reversal. I feel like
actually it was CT.
True. It did not have reversal. The Scary Face into the sub turn, that was lights out. Like I feel like if they had Draco'd the turn that you sub, they like I don't know if a -2 non-adaptive like they would have been able to break your sub afterwards, but yeah, that's
it breaks until it's -4, and then it's like a pretty bad roll.
Okay.
We didn't know if they were poison point or adaptability.
Right.
So basically, if they Draco, I just sub again.
Yeah, exactly.
And I sub on the third sub. It's a bad roll to break. And it always has a miss chance, yeah.
Well, because when I saw you sub, I was like, oh, that's Swit and Draco, but what if they clicked, like, Flip Turn or, like, they can't afford to click Flip Turn there, right? Like, that's...
Flip Turn doesn't break.
Flip Turn, okay, Flip Turn doesn't break sub.
I was +1 defense, remember, from Grassy Seed.
Or I was thinking Sludge Wave. Like, if they, like, go for knowing that you can't Oko you, they go for a neutral move, but maybe that's still losing anyways. Yeah, so crazy how that lined up.
Sneasler, that's a crazy play.
What did you Swords
The
Dance
idea of Scary Face is interesting, and I'd never seen that before. And they also had Dragon Tail. Like, this Dragalge was very teched for specifically Sneasler.
Yeah.
And actually, adaptability Dragon Tail with, like, no invest actually had, I think, about a 50% chance to break the sub. Oh. So I do have 4 chances still to sub, though, to get either a miss or it not break.
Yeah,
because I was +1 defense. But
yeah,
it was still definitely like sub wasn't on their radar, luckily. And it was actually a last minute Riceman change. I was running Gunk Shot, Throat Chop, CC SD, and basically Riceman just said, "Throw that shit out. You don't need it. Just run Acro."
Just run Acro.
And he was right. I mean, yeah, it was right. But yeah, I was doom posting about this match for a really long time, and we knew pretty much it's either going to come down to Sneasler ekes out a win or it's just decimation, and it was looking like decimation. I'm not gonna lie.
Riceman saying that if he was his opponent, he would have brought Hayes specifically for this. Yeah,
true.
Makes sense. Riceman, like, it sounds like you carried not just in game but also out of game so much of our prep this season. So
yeah, he was definitely important for prep too. I actually spoke to Pluto after the game as well, and we exchanged pastes. He considered
jersey swap.
The what?
The jersey swap.
Jersey swap.
No, he was actually trick Boots Meow, and on the turn that I SD'd, he was gonna trick me his Boots, in order to drop my Unburden.
That's smart.
Because giving me an item back turns Unburden off.
Wait, that's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was gonna do that, but then he said, "Oh well, I still have my dedicated Sneasler check in the back. I'll just let Dragalge take care of Sneasler, and then Meowscarada wins after that versus Vaporeon and Golden Go."
Yeah. Well, because your Golden Go also had like not really any offensive investment, right? So it's not really gonna beat the other stuff on its own.
Yeah, and it was also I think it was Overgrow as well on the Meow, so it wouldn't actually lose stab on its grass or dark too, so it was definitely killing stuff.
Wait, yeah, because it never actually changed type, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Because here it clicks.
Yeah, that'd be funny if Riceman's saying if you click sub first on the trick Boots.
Yeah, it didn't turn into a nice type. Crazy. I didn't even pick that up earlier. Good call. Well,
if I had subbed though, then I don't get the cheese sub in front of the scary face.
The free turn, yeah.
I mean, you still click Swords Dance as he breaks your sub with Draco, and then you're like...
Yeah, so... Well, they can break sub with Dragon Tail too, right?
Yeah, that's true.
45
yeah, I do still have that same just drop them, like drop their special attack 4 times. 3 times rather. Yeah.
I guess you also
kinda... I mean, we knew that this was gonna be on a knife's edge, and it was, and we ended up coming out ahead. And Pluto even said, like, this is a matchup, you know, I really wish I didn't win, but like it's the game we play, you know. He was a good sport about it.
I was gonna say that you also kind of had to respect that if Meowscarada stays in the triple axles as you click sub, it could break sub and damage you.
Yep, true.
But yeah, no, crazy game. You really sold during as we go into that replay the whole like, oh yeah, like this game's over. There's no way for me to win. And then you
said it was over and there was no way for me to win.
And then you get the reverse sweep.
You kind of gaslit yourself there, dude.
I did. I really did. Yeah, GG, and super glad to hear about the sportsmanship between you and Pluto too. Like,
yeah,
nothing's worse than like losing a game and your opponent tilts off and you feel bad for winning. But you know. Love to hear that.
Yeah, Pluto's been great, and I've even interacted with him outside of PGP as well. I don't know if I even mentioned this, but I actually played in the MBTL for like an off-season tournament.
Oh, okay.
Where they had regional teams. So I was part of. I filled in for somebody who dropped from the Great Lakes team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so it was like just people that I didn't know who were like from the area who just needed a sub.
That's sick.
Or at least I think it was that area. I don't remember actually what the region was, but it was an interesting thing. So it was another like 5-man team tour, basically.
Yeah. Love to hear about that in the community. Before we get too sidetracked, let's get on to the next game. This is Sid. Did Sid play a lot this season? I feel like of the people that I know were on her roster this thing, I feel like Sid, I saw him play the least, but maybe that's just me like not following the replays.
I think he played a fair bit.
He did play a fair bit? Okay. I know Sid...
for the most part, most of us played around the same amount. Then you had Riceman, who played every fucking single game.
Yeah.
Matt played most games.
Matt took 1 week off to go to the cottage or something.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Slingshot didn't do as much, or Impulse's rosters didn't. Yeah, it was those Impulse and Slingshot were at the bottom of the play rate, and then Matt and Riceman were at the top. And everyone else is around 6 or 7 games, if you will.
6 or 7 games
Yep.
each. That's
Yeah,
a lot
Sid
of
played
games.
8 times actually. He only sat for 2 weeks.
That's crazy. Okay. I know Sid's a great player. Sid is also like, proved himself playing both defense and offense. I feel like he's one of the better defensive players we've seen around lately, and I have a lot of respect for that. So, how did any thoughts on this matchup before I just rip it and play? Or
We knew going into this that this opponent, Omnic Fenrir, brought Muck almost every game.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So we actually prepped around them bringing Muck.
interesting.
And we
I don't
also
remember how.
didn't have a lot of poison. Well, we didn't have a lot of poison types. I don't think we have any poison types, so just people kept bringing T-Spikes against this team in scrims and during the season.
Yeah, true.
So I think we prepped it with the boots forges with Defog.
Oh,
Yeah, we also
T-Spikes?
did have Boots Slow King on one draft, but I think it became Colbert for like SD Valiant, which was an issue.
I'm so
Valiant
real.
and
I
his,
think
a Dark
Boots
Rider.
Slow King sucks.
The fun part about this guy's team is I think the Mega Blastoise is like top 10 in KOs.
Oh yeah,
Which is-
this is the
because-
Chad
because
Blastoise.
Because
The
no one
Chad
expects Mega
Blastoise?
Blastoise to hit Terrain Pulse and then kill the bulky water type and switched it on it.
That's awesome. Yeah, because
it has, like,
Shell Smash is
14
obviously
KOs.
banned, right? So
Yeah, there's no smash.
awesome. Yeah, let's get into it then. This is our Shifu single strike, okay, versus
Yeah.
okay, immediately Wicked Bow. Is that banded damage or is that just
That is banded against what I assume is Fizz Def Muck.
Yeah, it was
yeah?
a critical hit, so that's not fair.
True. He did cheat.
Lucky dog.
But yeah, sacking the Muck for the T-Spikes turn 1. In comes Iron Valiant, which I feel like you should have just gone hard Iron Valiant on the second Wicked Blow anyways, if you knew it was banded. Because
Yeah, right.
you could have used Muck
Or,
as a
yeah.
sack later.
Or
And this
like
quad
Flame Body
resist,
Heat
so-
Tran. I guess the Flame Body Heat Tran's being saved for the Mel Metal though. So
Yeah, I wouldn't switch it in on a banded dark move.
yeah.
That shit 2-hit kills.
But
Probably.
like this thing quad resist. This eats.
Nah,
Dark Moon for breakfast,
this
right?
probably
So,
should have came in.
in comes the Slow King. It gets poisoned. On the Moonblast. Did that reveal like specs or anything?
It's not spec. We know it's not specs off the bat. We know
Okay.
it's not Life Orb.
Not specs, not life orb, so it could be a lot of items. This comes in as we double the Melmetal, and we double a Garchomp on like an ice move, low kick. Okay, low kick. I'm just trying out an
I
ice
think
move.
that's banded.
It's life orb, isn't it?
Oh, it's Lorb. Is it Lorb?
No, sorry, that's just rough skin damage.
Yeah.
To
banded.
do what 39 to Garchomp might be banded. Is this defensive Garchomp?
I don't remember.
It didn't reveal
I don't
helmet, so
remember.
It was mostly Ashy all season.
oh,
No.
Fire Blast. Yeah, I guess that's a good
Yeah, he's-
on the Rillaboom itself.
He is defensive Garchomp.
Okay, so that's probably banded then.
No, I love the Fire Blast into the Heat Tran switch because of his Flash Fire. You can click Stopping Tantrum.
True.
True. Unfortunately, this Slow King is taking a lot more than it's dealing, than it's absorbing. But having the pivot is nice.
But I don't think I think it's. Oh, it's up.
Spikes up. Okay, that was a very ballsy spikes. And then gets the Draco, the special Garchomp
he's-
special with
He's
Life Orb.
he's defensive Lord.
Wait, what? Wait, what the heck is this spread?
I don't remember the reason for this, but
I mean, that did
Uh,
really good damage. So like, it's hard to
I guess
complain.
clicking Tantrum into Heat Tran sucked. I think.
Oh, it's just no speed Garchomp. Okay.
Oh,
that
it's no
does
speed.
keep our spike up, which is pretty nice into like Heatran.
I mean, the spike is
That-
cool.
that's
but
And it
huge.
just kills. Hello?
That is.
did the spike matter for that
Huge.
calc though? If this is banded and this is like offensive Rillaboom?
Honestly, it might have.
If it's not max HP Rillaboom, let's actually I can just calc this. We're
Most Rillaboom really got fixed on this week from both teams.
oh wait, it's not gonna
Give
work
another
if I
ad.
go.
Like the Hymus got U-turned on the Rotom that didn't leave,
Yeah.
and
I
then
don't
that Rillaboom just absolutely dumpstered by the staying in. Grassy
But I don't
was
think
not
Grassy
like-
Glide even KOs there, right?
I
Well,
think
were you
it's
minus
just
1 defense?
It was -1 defense with a banded Grassy Glide.
I mean, if it's, let's assume that it's Jolly, like, the close combat calc, the spike prevents it from being a roll if it's no HP Rillaboom, but if you're Adamant, it doesn't matter. So,
how much does the
Adamant Bandit Grassy Glide to -1 defense probably kills, actually.
I don't think so.
Jortsin can't find defense. 82 to 97.
But you also had some chip on you, didn't you?
Oh, he's only 76 HP chop. Rill just sucks. 88 plus the poison chip. So it's a roll.
It's a pretty good roll too.
And if it doesn't KO, it dies to poison. I think. I don't know what goes first. It's rain or the poison.
Grass God was 50-50 killed. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But like, you revealed that you were gonna go Melmetal earlier, and I guess they could click low kick, so you can't. So going the Melmetal is kind of risky. Yeah, that's a huge call out turn. Huge 50-50 to win there, in terms of like, do you stay in and kill them, or do they kill you first? I guess if
take those.
I guess if you lock into Grassy Glide though, you know that Melmetal's coming in, and then you're in a bad situation because you're forced to like go Heatran. And Melmetal can do any number of things to make your day terrible. So, very ballsy play, and gets rewarded for it amazingly there. Knew he's clicking low kick, he had to do something right. You made him take the play. Makes sense, makes sense. This goes for the knockoff on your Assault Vest. Assault Vest Metal makes a lot of sense into Heatran. And now Heatran comes in as you high horsepower.
I did 19%, by the way. Hello?
The knockoff?
Yeah.
Have you seen
Dude, Melmetal is
face
such
stats?
a disgusting Pokemon.
It's also revealed that it's mixed, right? It's now clicked a special move and a physical move.
I think it's
So-
mixed. I think it's just special with. I think it's just special with Knock.
Like, Melmetal is like the non-Mega equivalent of Aggron Mega. Like, if you're clicking a physical move into it, just assume it's like half resisted. That's kind of how I feel about it. Whenever I prep against Melmetal, I'm like, yeah, I'm not, like, physical moves, like, it might be super effective, but it's probably not killing.
Yeah, it's like Mega Aggron defensively, but offensively it's way stronger.
Exactly, yeah. Darkrai comes in.
We just have over Mad Vision where we're used to Aggron doing things that it normally doesn't.
I'm gonna be real. I think the reason Mega Aggron has done so well previously has more to do with like the pace of the format. Like, I think in slower formats, Mega Aggron is a lot worse. Would you get the flinch?
Yeah, that's fair.
No flinch. That metal with 2 kills pretty easily.
1 no flinch and 1 death.
And this reveals Aura Sphere. Is this Choice Scarf?
We've got sacks on sacks here.
This was Choice Scarf.
This reveals that it's Scarf. Yeah. I mean, I think we had a suspicion about that at that point while watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a very clean.
We do have a Mega Gren, so they kind of need something to outspeed it. I forgot to say, Jortsin, that's Mega Gren.
Yeah, I kind of guessed, but like honestly, Mega Gren or non-Mega Gren are both demons either way, right? So, yeah, I can kind of see like on this turn here, the close combat on the Rillaboom turn, if they click Grassy Glide into Urshifu, you kind of still have a winning endgame because you have Melmetal that comes in for free, and they can't switch into Melmetal efficiently at all. Like, you just click high horsepower, and then you kill the other two. Because it's full health, it hasn't lost its item, and it's not going to take any poison. So even if you get killed by the Grassy Glide roll, Melmetal comes in and claims one. And then you still have...
Why not Valiant here, by the way? It feels like they were just never using their Valiant. They were using it like it was booster speed. And I think it just should have been booster speed SD or something.
I mean, but it revealed it wasn't booster speed, right? So...
No, I know. They used, like, they brought it in once. Like, I'm not saying that I think it is. I'm saying that they played it like it was. Because they, like, even though they brought it in once early, they, like, saved it for the late game.
It feels like what they were trying to do was they didn't.
Yeah, I know they don't want to be locked into Scarf out. Like Riceman says in chat, they don't want to be locked into Scarf out. I know, but then like, why are you Scarf out? Why are you just not booster speed? Is kind of my point.
Well, it's like
I think we talked
based on how the game got played out earlier, right? Earlier in the game, like they could have gone Iron Valiant here, but you had revealed that Sid was more than happy just to go Slow King on it every time, and like They needed to force this to either die or get progress, and Rillaboom forces progress here, but they made the wrong play into it. So like if they had gone Iron Valiant, it's the same position where you just go Slowking. Even if Slowking ends up dying, you still get to go free Melmetal or back into Urshifu if they click the wrong move. So
yeah, I mean their team just matched up I think pretty poorly into Urshifu, honestly. Like they've got a Fairy Fighting and a Dark type, and a Fizdef Poison type, and a Contact Punishing Heatran, and they still had no switches for it.
Yup. The
Urshifu
Dark
good.
is something else. It's crazy.
I think Sid at the end of the game was talking about too how the Scarf Balance set was like the least threatening thing, and he was very happy.
Yeah,
to
it
see
was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, very well played by Sid. Very textbook game, I feel. Like,
yeah,
didn't try to mess around too much. He had the mix up with the special Garchomp, and that spike actually did a lot of work. So definitely like the classic. People that are really skilled at using Garchomp will bring the set that your opponent never expects and get, so much value out of it, and it definitely put in work there. So
yep, I agree.
Moving on to the next game. So we're 2-0 right now. We're feeling good.
Yeah.
Up next is Matt, who in some ways is our carry and in some ways is the number one, like, I should have totally won that game. How did I lose that? Like
yeah. Oh, we have another shout out to Riceman for the Garchomp set too.
Dang, okay, wow.
Yeah.
We might as well just give the trophy to
Just to-
Riceman, like.
Yeah, just to put a little bit of like context to how important and integral he was to the team. I mean, he's getting shoutouts for both of our wins, and as we know, he clinched our Game 7 as well, and went the MVP, the whole season MVP 10-0. Like, man, it's crazy.
Wait, he didn't lose a single game the whole season?
He didn't lose a single game. Yeah, he was 10-0.
Holy, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, okay. I gotta give him his flowers for that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is a really interesting matchup because this looks like hard stall plus slow punny. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Like, maybe this is like offensive Gliscor and Golden Go, and like Alomomola is just the pivot. But like,
yeah, it's balance. I think people see Wish stall, or people see the move Wish and they assume that it's stall.
well,
just
no,
balance.
the reason I say that is because I know that in Generation 7, or maybe it was Generation 6. No, Generation 7, there was definitely a like quote unquote stall team that ran like 5 fat things and a mega low punny as an anti-offense mon, and this looks like almost exactly like that team comp, which is why I kind of say this is like pseudo stall.
I remember that Gen 7, I believe it was Gen 7, also ran like Arena Trap Doug Trio. Maybe it was Gen 6, I don't remember.
Yeah, because that was
And
legal
it was
for
just
a bit.
it was just Fat Mons plus Doug Trio, yeah.
Yeah. And then Matt's got his very standard, it's the same picture roster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, true, Riceman. If you want to call it semi-stall, I think that like between semi-stall and balance, that 3-mon core might be more accurate.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
I think would traditionally be a Latias instead of Latios.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if this is a Latias, absolutely I would call this like a stall team featuring Mega Lopunny. That said, though, like Golden Go and Gliscor are two of the most notorious. Like, if you expect them to be offensive, they will stall you out, and if you expect them to be stally, they will offense you out. So definitely got a lot of potential tricks up its sleeve.
Yeah,
this
that's
matchup,
just the difference between like a traditional Stallmon and like Gliscor and Golden Go that have offensive options, right? Like it's
yeah,
you can run them on a quote unquote stall team and still just have like setup options. I guess Gliscor can be a scarf option if in real dire straits.
I mean, Gliscor's most notorious role is actually as a stall breaker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I was going in this matchup. Matt felt good at 60-40 and then did a bunch of scrims, and then one of the 6 got sent to the group chat, so I assume he lost the other 5 going into the Specs Latias. Don't know what happened to those scrims.
Yeah,
so he
that
didn't
was a
feel really
problem.
good into the matchup after saying that he is him and he was guaranteed to win.
That was a big
Spoilers.
problem with Overmat's team is like we do have a Spadefmon with Gloking, right? But we didn't have a fairy type. Our other Spadefmon was Umbreon, but like we all know Matt, like he's not bringing Umbreon. he couldn't really afford a fairy, so special attacking dragons were a real problem for him over the. Yeah, poor guy's been traumatized by Spec Draco, exactly. So he ran into a Latios and a Kyurem over the season. And
I mean,
yeah,
if
he was
anyone
just
deserves
traumatized.
to be traumatized by Specs Draco, I think it's Matt, because that man has been like the #1 Kyurem believer for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Like, if he's not respecting Specs Draco, he's not respecting himself, honestly, is how I'd put it.
I actually don't think he's used Kyurem since like Gen.
He hasn't used it since
7
Excalibur
or
came out.
8.
He hasn't used it
Yeah,
since
true.
Excalibur. It's literally since Excalibur was released, he has not used Kyurem. That's the actual
True.
quote. But yeah, like not respecting
Excalibur's
Draco.
pretty broken though. I'm not gonna lie. I actually have come to terms with the fact that I think it's better than Kyurem in most situations.
Yeah, like it's just
like
more
they
consistent.
do different things very much, but I think Bax is a way better win condition.
It's more consistent at saying I win the game, whereas Kyurem, what makes it so obnoxious in draft specifically is the fact that you have to prep for physical, defensive, and special. Like, it's the combination of how many sets you have to prep for with Kyurem, whereas Bax's, what it does is so much more consistent and broken.
It's versatility versus oppression.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say Zapdos does not look good this matchup. It feels like it's forced to come. I don't know what Ursaluna Blood Moon is doing. I guess it's good into Golden Go.
It's kind of just hitting stuff. It's a way of like abusing Aloe, just trading into Golden Go.
But like, there's 3 different fighting weak mons here, and like, you do not want to have like these tanks get chipped and then lose to Mega Lopunny in the end game.
Yeah, like, I believe we're Choppel. I don't really remember.
We are.
Sid says in chat, the fact that Bax and Gouge barely got drafted in PGP is crazy. I agree. I do think that Gouge is a little bit more of a noob predator than Bax. Like, Bax can kind of just hit stuff, I think, a little bit more than Gouge. But yeah, Gouge is very versatile, I think. Gouge is just way better in Paldexed and no toxic distribution.
Yeah, I was going to say...
It is more setup reliant. You can't just, like, Banded Shard, Banded Glaive Rush, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Gouge also, like... It needs a team comp that supports it better. Like, even though its typing is stronger on paper, Baxcalibur's like natural ability to come in and invalidate the thing it wants to set up on is so much easier than Gouge. So, like, you need to have the team support for Gouge.
And I think the counterplay into Gouge is a lot easier to see coming as well, right? Like, you say, okay, my steel type's gonna have a Shukaberry, you know, or you know, it's like very easy to see. Okay, the Ogerpon is going to be Yachi Berry. Okay, maybe not Ogerpon, but
yeah, the
you know, like the Garchomp is going to be Yachi Berry. So yeah, I'll do this.
That die to fire moves in those examples.
No, he meant the counterplay into Bax is more obvious.
Yeah, Bax, not Gouge.
Yeah, this makes more sense now.
So sorry, my point about that is it's more obvious what their counterplay is, so you can tech your team better like into their anti-Bax tech, right?
Yeah,
as opposed to Gouge, which you kind of just throw on like DD and hope it does its thing. It's harder to like play around their prep from there.
Well, the biggest thing about Gouge is that its base attack is actually not that high. Like, Baxcalibur, I think, has like 145 base attack or something stupid.
Yeah.
And Gouge is like 115. Like, just in terms of raw stats, Baxcalibur is just hitting like a bus sooner. So, anyways, we see the switch out on Latios immediately as rocks go up. Very overmat line to just say, I'm going to click rocks no matter what you do.
Yeah.
That's not very overmat.
Well, actually, sorry. It's the way he played it, being just ignorant of, like, I refuse to acknowledge this mon in front of me. I'm going to do the thing that is correct.
I'm going to do my game plan.
It makes sense, though, because you're not Okoing.
Wait.
Fast, Tentacruel.
Oh, okay. No, he had switch initiative. Why would you go... He chose to go Tentacruel on Zapdos. Instead of activating Toxic Orb.
We'd be faster. He probably calced the flip turn damage and saw that we had defense.
Insane, okay. That was a very ballsy play. Because if I saw someone switch into Tentacruel against my Zapdos like that, I would be like... I would be so confused. Like, what do you mean they, like, went their Electric Weak on my... big nasty electric type.
Yeah, I just think staying in was a misplay, honestly. Like, you've got Slowking Galar, you've got Mega Aggron. I think you have better plays than just like letting this come in. And even if you don't think they're faster, they still have a mirror coat play here, right? If they click mirror coat on this volt switch, something dies.
Yep. Yeah, I think if I saw my opponent do something that suspect, I'd have a lot of red flags going up, but I don't know what Matt's Zen plan was.
Watching this game with he was living about that Zen.
Oh yeah, I was in call and I was saying, okay, fine, you go Cinderace, but you have to double. You can't just let this take helmet chip for free. And
yeah, like
it was an unrevealed helmet, but it's like, come on.
At the very least, you click U-turn, right? Like,
yeah,
make it reveal helmet.
I'm blaming that play for the reason why you left your sunglasses on that table.
We were out at Lethal Blues place for a barbecue that day, and I think that was when I took my glasses off.
That's insane. Oh yeah, wait, that was last weekend, right? So
yeah, it was barbecue night.
Nice. Okay, now he goes Gliscor on the Zapdos. Okay, and gets the Toxic Orb activated. This doubles out the backs as spikes go up. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as Zapdos is toxic, Gliscor can just come in on Zapdos every single time. Like, if it doesn't have toxic itself.
Well,
because you do have to worry about, like, faster Zapdos subbing on you as the Gliscor.
Yeah.
So
or,
as
like,
soon as it's poisoned, it's free
spam.
real estate. Yeah. And yeah, it's just setting up every time.
Then Gold always comes in, and it's Balloon. Goes immediate for the SD, and doubles out. Okay.
Yeah, you probably should have been clicking attacks to like pop the counterplay. We knew the Gold would be the counterplay.
I don't like that Sword Stance because there's a whole Alomomola. Like, you have to.
Well, with
scout...
SD, we actually break through it.
I know, but like, you're kind of like setting yourself up to play into their counterplay by going for the SD that early. You kind of should like. You're currently losing the scouting battle. You kind of need to make like the call at the right time to actually get through that. Also, wait.
What?
Was this? Oh, is Citrus Berry Zapdos? Oh, okay, that's.
It was Citrus Zapdos for Specs Latios.
Oh, so it could take two.
It could like heal up outside of -2 range. Yeah.
Okay. Then they double, and they get the double right as this goes for Calm Mind. I don't know why you didn't just click the Blood Moon there, because if Golden comes in, it eats the balloon, and like maybe he's expecting a switch out. I don't know.
Yeah, and then we get the Blood Moon on the switch turn, so now they can go into their.
Yeah, you can.
Anything that is immune to.
Oh, that also just killed through Calm Mind, so that's Specs.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had anything for that Latios. I don't think we were even Earth Power. Like, just in general.
Oh, yeah, weren't we Vacuum Wave or something?
We were like Vacuum Wave Moonlight, so. Like, not the Latios, but like. There was a lot of stuff we couldn't touch with that set. Like, Protect Gliscor.
Aggron Mega comes in.
Spike is pretty annoying for Aggron.
Oh, it didn't Mega and U-turned, so that way it would get the Limber.
It keeps Limber, yeah.
Yep.
I actually think, partly because of that we should have been pressure Zapdos to try and stall out Draco's.
I mean, you kind of have to, like, if you force Lopunny to Mega early to kill something, like, pairing it with Static is one of your few outs, right? So
yeah,
and also it's not terrible.
I think we also lost the Luster Purge.
Yeah, true.
I was also gonna say, like, getting the para on flip turn also is pretty impactful against a little Mola. Like, you know, it's
I think regardless of Aloe being paralyzed, you still beat it the same way. You know, it's just sometimes you get lucky.
And then this comes in. Okay, so he's going to go for a suicide setup option here. This is going to flip turn, yep.
Yeah. Oh, you have an ad again.
Gold comes in. Oh. We'll finish this replay, and then we'll wait until we know it's done. Make it rain, yep. Okay,
that was the problem, is every time, like, it was hard for Matt to ever, like actually pop the balloon, because every time Bax wanted to click a move in front of Aloe, it just slow flip turned, right? It was really annoying.
Well, that's why I really didn't like that early SD attempt, because if he had just said, okay, I'm going to like see what you're going to do and click an attack move, he had an opportunity to pop the balloon there, and, you know, he let it slide by because he was trying to go for a win too early.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know why this is wasting so many turns. I guess it is it's now healed enough that it's actually netted health. Did he click the Chilly Reception this turn? No. He should have absolutely Chilly Reception this turn. I guess.
Yeah, it's hard to make that call. I think Matt was looking for an out. Like, eventually we do win that Roost stall because it'll just run out of Roost PP.
Yeah, but like it's revealed its full set, right? You know it doesn't have Earthquake, and your Cold Berry's been knocked off already. So like, Chilly Receptioning as it like, you know, switches out or clicks knockoff, which is their only real option to do anything to you, is totally fine. Because if it heals off with the Roost, you have a free Bax, right? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Now this is just gonna sit in, eat Hot Chip and lie. Actually gets the Wish started. I don't. Why is he staying into Earthquake here? Like, does he not have anything better to do?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think we're just 3 attacks.
Yeah, I think it's Ice Punch, Earthquake, and Heavy Slam.
And this is gonna like Mystical Fire, or oh yes, you can also just go back to this and stack the healing. Yup. Yo, huge freeze. Let's go.
But that helmet's pretty annoying.
It also if it had Scald, it can thaw freely. Like,
yeah,
it didn't reveal Scald there, but
I don't think it did because he didn't click it. It's got the turn 1 thaw.
Yeah, now that Zapdos is down, Lop was free to Mega too.
Yep.
This balloon was really good. This was
I remember we played a game this season where Air Balloon Treads was completely off the radar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we learned our lesson.
Okay, Gliscor's down though. Raid boss down. But I think this Lop just cleans up now, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. Does it not have... It has return this gen, right? Like, this is still Nadex? So
yeah, it has all of its old stuff, yeah.
Okay. I guess maybe they were respecting a Psychic move. Oh, it has Focus Blast.
I think the line is trying to get the balloon off the Golden Go.
Okay, Chilly Reception. I don't know why he wasted a turn. Maybe he's expecting Draco and trying to, like, heal off that. Yeah, I guess
Spike
Draco
is really hurting here.
Well, that helmet damage also added up. Yep, there's more helmet damage.
And we still don't make a play. Like, we need to make a play with the Cinderace, make a double.
Well, because it's dead to Spike plus helmet now. So...
yeah.
This finally goes for a kill, but that's just chip on Excalibur, and that's game. Because you don't... Your Slow King is too low. This is dead to Spike plus anything. I guess you don't have a Luma
There was
now.
game to play here.
Yeah.
And I actually think it went on for a long time.
It does. It goes on for another, like 30 turns.
Yeah.
Does it really? Does it go like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just
I actually agreed with sacking the Cinderace there, of like just trying to find some sort of out.
It's at 20... Oh, it says minus Spadak.
Yeah, it's -1.
Okay. This can't touch this, though. Like, you have to spam Ice Beam into it.
Yeah. We
And
do
you know
just need
that-
the balloon gone, but I think it's faster than Bax.
I wouldn't be
Oh, is it
surprised.
slow backs? Oh, it's also life
It's
over
over,
backs.
come on.
It's Matt.
Why? Wait. Of course it's life orb backs. It's Matt. And yeah, you're gonna bait another Make It Rain. Oh
Yeah, I
boy.
think at this point he was just trying to stall Make It Rains.
Yeah, this happens for a fair bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hyper
you
fast
can-
mode. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, because as long as Excalibur doesn't get +1 speed, you win the game, right? Like,
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
oh, we're so back. It's so back. Earthquake. Yeah, that's game.
Yeah, and we ran out of slack off too.
I think it was like turn 10 or so, where I was like, when this got toxic, I just knew that Matt was like not playing on his A game, or like not like respecting what his opponent was doing. That's how I'd put it. Like letting this get toxic, and then like, you know, going for the Calm Mind so early, going for the Swords Dance so early. Like he was trying to punch holes in a team without like realizing that they could have had tools to deal with that, when like forcing them to play it like from the back foot early might have been more important, right? Like if you just Blood Moon on this and force it to be low early, it makes the setup for the rest of your team easier later. And like, you know, they have multiple ways of dealing with this in the back pocket that you're not respecting. So that was kind of my like inclination on that, but maybe I didn't see it the same way you guys did.
No, I agree. I think he has a habit of doing that, but like usually it works for him, right? That's kind of the thing.
Usually it works for him. Yeah, that's another big thing that this is part of why I will rip Matt so much, even when he wins games. I think too often he like lives under the assumption that he's better than his opponents, and then will lose when he underestimates them. So I
tell him all the time that he can lose to worse opponents because he runs mons that are reliant on low accuracy moves, right?
The low accuracy moves. Yeah, that too. I'm not even talking about the low accuracy though. I'm just talking about like
I know, but it's kind of along the same vein. Like it's almost like he like plays down to their level, or like handicaps himself in some way.
I think
just to like set himself up for bad RNG.
He plays from a point of privilege, is almost how I'd put it, right? Where it's like,
true.
It's like, why would I expect this to go wrong for me? I'm better than you.
True.
But yeah, that was a tough game to watch, mostly because I was cheering for his opponent that whole time. So, like, I don't know. I just did not see like the lines working out the way that Matt set it up. I think like he plays such a pivot heavy game plan, and his opponent just had the momentum the whole game. So.
Yeah, I mean, the backs not being able to ever actually attack the Golden Go was a real pain.
What was it?
If it was Crunch over Earthquake, it would have been nice.
Well, did it have Ice Shard? What was it last move?
Ice
Shard. It was Ice Shard.
It was Ice Shard. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I like how his opponent's like, very fun game, and Matt's probably like,
they were good sport. Yeah, honestly, like. Yeah, I'll give flowers to them. They were really good all the way up until the end.
Yeah, that prep was really good too.
Next on our hit list.
Oh my god.
It's Other Lime. Let's go.
Yeah, Other Lime.
So Eager.
There's some drama in this game. We'll get to that after.
So Eager, love that man's, but every time I see an Eager game, there's always at least one set that I'm like, how far zooted were you when you cooked this? Because like, you know,
remember I said there was drama? you're on the line, dude.
I'm on the right. Okay, let's just get into this. Let's go. Flower Man. Okay, this is a really bad lead matchup. Oh, that's why must he make my huge earthquake? Okay, why must he make my stream all of a sudden cursed? Mega Starmie switches out.
Mega.
Okay. Misses a Stone Edge.
Unlucky.
Okay. Huge Gleam. He's gonna miss 2 Stone Edges. No,
in fact, he crits the second one. Justice.
I mean, it's not really, because 2 of them would have killed, but a crit one wouldn't have. It's great. Scope Lens Mega Chomp is awesome. Encore. That's heat. He just has the sack.
It's okay. We were mono screen Coco, so it's all good.
We only had Reflect.
Yeah, and then now that our ground type's down, this just clicks Rising Voltage into us.
Oh, because they have the anti-electric terrain tech with their own Jolteon. In comes Raichu Alola. This fake out. Wait. This is in prime position to just click Psychic or Electric moves and win the game.
Yes. Oh, we know.
Wait. What's the attack stat on this thing? What even is its attack stat? Wait.
It's like 80, isn't it?
Give me the attack. It's currently naughty max attack.
I mean, 85 versus 95 for attack versus special attack. Like, you know, not that different if you think about it.
No, I don't want to think about it.
But what the heck is fake out for when you're like doubled speed? Is there like was there some other like priority abuser you had to beat? Like,
things were attempted to be explained after the game that we can talk about. Once you see everything.
Bro thinks he's a Pikachu.
Water bottle just fall off, man. Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's crazy. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I predicted that pretty easily of who let him cook.
It's all good now. He was a bit embarrassed he was considering this set, so he didn't.
That reveals banned, by the way.
Didn't share the
Bandit
pace.
Celesteela is awesome. Wait, I didn't even think about that superpower, but yeah, 81 on a non. Wait, this thing gets superpower? When did it get superpower?
I don't know.
That's superpower.
Has it? There's no
It
way.
always has Earthquake. There's no point to run superpower.
Yeah, I guess, but like... Oh, and this just wins.
Yeah. Well, unless this is speed creeping.
Well, you could have gone... Maybe Quacklevolt could have lived one before it got...
We just needed a quick side shock.
It's okay, we can fake it down.
Well, it was plus
Yeah,
2 speed, yeah. You had to
Never
sack...
had side shock.
You had to sack Coco... Oh, because... Oh, wait. You also weren't sped crap for this.
No.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, the draw of being that set was that any normal Raichu set would have won.
Yep.
And we had that.
Yeah. Did it have
We
like...
did, I'm not gonna air our like dirty like team prep laundry, but yeah, there was like
there was some stuff.
There were disagreements with prep basically, and we didn't actually know what he was running.
But
it's okay because we won. We won the championship.
We won.
So we can.
Didn't matter. We won
can
anyways.
forgive him.
Okay, so we're currently 2-2. So like, somehow this goes crazier. Oh, this is Goater. Wait. What's the new character sprite? It's the new
Gen 8 hiker. It's the Gen 8 hiker in preparation for NHL Gen 8.
True. This matchup.
So it turns out this guy brought the wrong team.
Wait, what?
He brought the wrong team, which is funny because I think the team he brought was actually probably better than the one he was going to bring.
Oh, did he show you what they were going to bring?
No, but there was a lot of stuff that we did stuff in prep that I prepped for, and then we played against things that, like, there was speed creeps that were off because I sped prepped speed creep.
True. There was the we'll see what the Volcanian set is, but because we didn't bring Clodsire, like their set was actually kind of free into us.
Yeah, there was that. Like, I don't think they'd bring the Volcanian set into Clod Prim.
Yeah.
And then they did because, and then the Pago set had a move we're going to actually win the end game, which I don't think they were going to bring normally.
The big thing I'm seeing here is both these teams are disgusting. Like, that's Mega Gran, right? Mega Gran?
Yeah, it's Mega Gran.
Yeah, like...
Mega Gran says...
two of the nastiest, newest Gen 9, like, pseudo-legendary mons, whatever, plus Mega Gran, that just sounds like a complete nightmare to prep against. And then, like, your team's also crazy. This is Sheer Force Lando.
It wasn't too bad. Like, I made my first draft, which was like this screen type offense, and they just fell flat in scrims. It was awful.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible. But I don't know. I played a lot of good scrims, mostly with Noheimer here, and we sort of switched the game plan up from set up to like a pivot offense style that really, really worked.
Yeah, we found a good angle.
Yeah.
Honestly, this Mega Gren was just running through him for the first like couple of times.
It's okay. I have the best Mega Gren switching. It's a psychic type.
Yay.
I was gonna say, what does Mega Gran get for Roaring Moon? I guess you just get U-turn and
Ice Beam. You get Ice Beam and U-turn.
I guess. Oh, how?
We got. It's probably bringing a poison move because I have a Primarina. Like Primarina and Clodsire on my bench.
Yeah. Let's just get into this. Okay, good lead into Ogerpon, although I guess it has Stomping Tantrum. Never mind. No, this one doesn't have Sheer Force.
So I'm actually...
Hold on, you just said 4 things that were wrong, huh?
So, okay, at first I was like, I feel like Rotom Heat is gonna Ogerpon, and then I was thinking about Ogerpon Heat, which has sheer
Mold Breaker, which you call Sheer Force.
Which I called Sheer Force. Oh boy, that was a sentence. And then there's something else that I missed probably too.
I don't remember.
You both switch out. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I know it gets rock coverage, but I was thinking about the Mold Breaker stomping tantrum.
So he's actually screens. I bluffed that I wasn't Scarf by turning out turn 1.
I was going to say, why would you not Volt Switch other than
so I could
bluffing?
feign my keep my Scarf hidden in case Gren was in or something. I wanted to fake that I wasn't Scarf.
Oh yes.
So yeah, I wanted to keep the tech hidden. So like if there was Gren ever in versus Rotom, I could click T-Bolt and it would die.
Makes sense. This is behind screen.
And so this is Specs. That's which again I think is actually better because I don't think you'd bring Specs into Prim Claude.
Yeah, that would be bad to Prim Claude. First person to curse the bench next week. Yeah, you didn't have a single switch in for this though, right? So you were forced to just sit here and hope that.
Oh, this is my switch-in.
Yeah, we're Spadef Necrozma here.
I'm Max Spadef Necrozma.
But I mean, like, I guess you have more Moonlights. Steam Eruption can't miss. Work up Protein is crazy work.
Yeah, especially with the revealed T-Wave, by the way.
Oh, because it clicked T-Wave earlier too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why'd they go this? Did they just not have anything better?
Well, they paired in the other Pokemon that I want to get paired proc.
Yeah, I guess you can't really go Pheasantipity to like defensively play around it because that could have psychic moves, and your Jirachi is screens and basically dead. Earth power to 0, okay. Then it changes types again into a dark type. Roaring Moon comes in now that it's changed types. Okay. That U-turn didn't kill. Okay. I'm surprised. Were you Scarf?
Yeah, I was Scarf.
I mean, like, I don't know. It's still a pretty strong move from a pretty strong Pokemon. Or I guess U-turn's pretty weak.
Okay, Necrozma did its job anyway. It paired the Volcanion.
Yep.
It's not really doing much.
Now, I would have expected them to go hard to Terrapagos on you revealing Earthquake there. Because even if they...
I don't think they KO us, though, right?
Well, it gets Dazzling Gleam, doesn't it?
Is it ever running Dazzling Gleam?
No, so...
It's more than
I assume it'd be running like Ice Beam Flamethrower. Or maybe it could be just Flamethrower.
Well, the other reason is that, like, I don't think Earthquake 2-hit KOs you. So, like, you can eat one with Terra Shift, do something, and then eat a second one, and so you're forced out. So, like, Terrapagos has a free setup opportunity, is more how I was looking at it.
Yeah, I think the play for them would be CM. Like, eat the Earth Power with the Terra Shell. CM. Eat the second Earth Power because you're +1, spin, and then start firing off moves. And then just be like normal fire.
Okay, this
but then you don't beat Terrakion, so it's, I don't know, it's kind of cooked still. Tricking the Scarf here was really nice.
Yeah, that was the Scarf target. So it gives me a free U-turn.
This gets to click Stone Edge pretty freely.
Yeah. It's Life Orb?
Reveals Orb.
We were banned at one point, right? And then we changed.
The first iteration was banned, and then we were Life Orb.
Ooh, nice spikes. I actually like that spikes play.
So this is another thing why this team was probably better. That's banded Pheasantipity, and it's not speed creeping anything.
Wait, what?
So I went first, because normally if you go back, it should be speed creeping my Rotom. I don't know if they would, but they should be speed creeping my Rotom. But I was speed creeping my Rotom. My Landorus is adamant.
Oh, okay.
Faster because of whatever team this is.
They were speed creeping the wrong. You weren't expecting to speed creep that.
Like it stopped, and then I saw it do 66. I'm like, it's banned.
That's crazy. Yeah. Wait.
Ad break.
Wait, what just happened? Wait.
If I knew it was banded Pheasantipity, they probably didn't have heat wave for Scissor.
So this play roughs, okay. You Earthquake it back. Then they go Ogre Pawn. And somehow you're faster. What was going on with the speed creeps here? Hello?
Yeah.
Well, it's not
So
even
this
like
is even slower than their
this is-
Pheasantipity.
This is like mostly Fizdef Ogre Pawn.
Fizdef Ogre Pawn? I guess, oh yeah, if they brought the wrong team and they needed Fizdef Ogre Pawn for like, I don't know, a Rillaboom or something silly. That's so weird.
Okay, I have U-turn here. Yeah. So I can bring in this. Yeah.
This is pretty Earthquake. You also know you're faster than Ogre Pawn now, which is silly. This is Scarf because you gave it a Scarf. Okay, okay.
This is polish if you can. This is the one misplay I think I had in the whole game. I have rock polish on this thing. I should have clicked it here.
You have what?
Yeah,
Rock polish.
rock
Oh.
polish.
If rock polish, I win. But I decided to not do that because I just wanted something to die because CC is the best button to click in Pokemon.
It really do be. Okay, if that Spit F dropped, I would be like, there's no way you lose the game to this. Okay, this U-turns for Chip. You go into one, which maybe takes one.
It does take one unless it crits.
Oof. Oof. Wait, you don't lose to Terapagos now, do you? No, there's no move it can click that hits both Scizor and Terrakion.
Well, there's one move it can click. It's this one.
Would you not kill?
Well, it's gonna be a time. I'm max Spit F, thankfully. So I can just bullet punch if it
They
doesn't
get like
okay.
crit drop into crit, it can win maybe.
Yeah, but
it needs two crits and a drop.
I should have rock polished on that turn and then make this not as close as it needed to be. But
yeah, that game definitely felt like you were in the driver's
seat.
I
got crit by the steam eruption, which also made it closer than it needed to be. But yeah, it didn't feel too close despite the 1-0.
Well, this put us at 3-2 now, right?
This is 3-2 now, yeah.
And the two matchups I think we felt the most, like the best about, were these two. As you can see, there's 7 games.
Yep. I know Azzy was also dooming about this earlier, so I'm interested to see what happens.
Azzy had a really good matchup. Unfortunately,
there were a couple turns that happened.
You'll see what happens in this game.
Yeah, so there's a Palafin here, which is always exciting to see. There's a lot
Mega
of
Gran. No, it's not Mega Gran. It's Mega Fox.
Yeah, Mega Fox, not Mega Gran. They don't
have
a
Mega Skarmory. It's Mega Skarmory.
It's Mega Skarmory? Okay, wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop talking.
We didn't think it was coming.
I want to see if this does anything, because I think Mega Skarmory is like such an interesting new design.
Most of the Scrim teams brought something else. The Crocodile, the Scarf Crook.
Is that banded U-turn damage?
And every Scrim. And
was that banded U-turn damage?
Yes.
Okay. Eject pack. Oh, that's a Jortsin set right there. That's some dog shit I would run.
Into the
okay,
tank.
sub. Into the Volt Switch. You can go a free Palafin here. Okay, sub. This is a free Volt Switch. Oh, I guess maybe you don't want a Volt Switch if you have nothing to come in on this. Oh, Ferrothorn. Yeah, Ferrothorn makes sense. This is not pads either.
Through us.
Okay, subs again.
And we're Helmet Rotom too.
Crit. Okay, that's a huge crit. Yeah, because normally that went to a KO, but with the crit, it's now in range. This is Banded Gren. Misses a gunk shot. Yup. Classic Greninja.
Classic Jortsin.
Classic
Jortsin. Right there is the Mystic gunk shot.
Yeah, and now this... Oh, wait. It doesn't actually... Yeah, because it's a poison type now. Into Jet Punch, yep.
Yeah,
we got Baylor. Let's go.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you stay in with the Gren afterwards.
Yeah, we talked about it. Like, he kind of put some rationale to it.
He was spiraling.
Wait. This isn't faster. Or this not Mega Floette Eternal,
No,
right?
it's normal Floette. Unfortunately, well, not fortunately, just by chance, Nitratron has run Scarf Floette every single game. Oh, look, it's Scarf Floette.
I see. Scarf Baton Pass is fire. That's an Azzy set if I've seen one. Okay, the communal like, yeah, I'll let you get rocks up. Oh, you can have rocks as well, fine gentlemen.
No, we're trying to figure out who that's better for. We have no idea.
It's definitely not good for the Delphox. I don't think there's. I guess there is an iron bundle here. Okay, that's a huge pain split. Because that needed the health so badly.
Goodbye, Slooking.
I don't know why this came in. Why did this come in? Misses a wisp.
I don't know,
Amazing.
but we missed our window. And then...
Hey, buddy, find your god. 2 will.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh, 3 in a row, baby! I don't think you should have gone for the third one, but I guess this is Scarf, so it's like... That dies to rocks, okay. Okay.
And he missed the pain split.
Missed the pain
block
split.
doesn't block pain split, which is funny.
Yo, wait, thank you for the follow? Wait, who just...
Okay, this is our bundle check.
Yo, thank you, Bradosaurus, for the follow. Thank you, thank you.
Yo, Brad, what's up, man?
Okay, grass on grass action.
Yep.
This is eats the sleep powder. No
It would
dodging
have
the
been nice
sleep
if
powder,
we
by
had
the way.
Toxic on Pharaoh for the Tang growth, because Tang was a really big pain for our Tusk.
Oh my god, that lived.
Yeah.
Oh, but we win anyways. Now this is in Jet Punch range. Wait, does this... No, he switches out. Okay, I like that double from your opponent there. What? It's Defog and Rocks? Oh, it's Defog its own Rocks. It's the meme. It's the meme. What's the Landorus meme of like the two Landorus T's facing each other?
Summer season where he led Lando and clicked Rocks, and then clicked Defog because they're acting and clicked Webs.
I love Defog your own Rocks. Let's go. Okay, this is really good.
Finally got a good Delphox double.
Finally get this in. This is really good. Why did this come in?
We own it.
Wait.
I think they were trying to encore us as we subbed.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he didn't have a better switch because this is scarf locked. So like, if you click anything into,
and I think everything died, so he had to pick one.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Waiting for a reply from my opponent. Figured I'd chill here. Yo, welcome to the stream. We're reviewing the PGP finals. Featuring the celebration of our NBA mods. We're watching Game 6 out of 7 right now, and
6-7.
How does he lose this from this position? I'm actually really interested in how this goes south. Like, I guess there's double regenerator and a Palafin, but like,
you figured it out.
but there's a whole Delphox mega.
Yeah, no, there isn't. There's no Delphox.
Okay, wait, rocks are up. Okay,
Skarmory's dead.
okay.
Okay, we switch out. Oh,
there's no Delphox.
Wait, why didn't you just go Rotom? It's free on
Great
both
question.
the other two.
Because he got mind control. Because last time they were in, the Palafin stayed in on the Delphox, didn't click Jet Punch, and now this time,
I mean,
it did.
if he doesn't want to take the rocks, like, sure, you save yourself some chip in the long run.
He thought about it afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, I threw."
he thought basically, okay, Palafin's gonna bulk up here as I switch to Rotom because they don't want to die to Rocky Helmet on the Jet Punch. So they're gonna bulk up, and then they Drain Punch the Rotom. They heal all that HP back, and then I can't deal with it again. But I think he just forgot that +1 Drain Punch before that did like 35 or something.
Maybe he forgot that it was a crit. I feel like that would throw you through a loop if you forget that was a crit base damage.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Because he took, what, 50, 60 something?
Yeah, it
on
was
the
like
crit?
53, I want to say, or so.
So a non-crit would have done a lot less.
Yeah,
I
like
guess
35, 40.
if this Drain Punch twice as Rotom comes in here... No, that shouldn't kill.
It doesn't.
+0.
No, it actually is better for us because we get 2 helmets.
Yeah. Now he does go Rotom, but yeah. I don't know. I think going Rotom and then expect, even if you go Rotom and they double the Tang growth, right? You just get to Volt Switch and go into, like, you know, Ferrothorn. Because, like, what is Tang growth doing to Ferrothorn here? It's kind of my thought process.
Yeah, they have a move.
I guess, yeah, Focus Blast.
Yeah, but that's why, like, their Tang growth is actually giga walled by sub Delphox because it's like Sleep Powder, Focus Blast, Earthquake, something, I don't remember. Like, it couldn't break it at all.
Yeah, but, like, Tangrowth is
Giga Drain,
never
I think,
beating
left.
a Delphox Mega in like a million years, I feel.
Yeah, but like I think that's why they went bundle, for example, right? Because they literally didn't even have a move to break the sub to like click into the sub, so they had to stop it.
Why'd you go this? Go Rotom, Pain Split. I just can't.
Yeah, we got Flamethrower burned, but realistically, I don't think it mattered.
Like, well, because would Tusk live on +0 Jet Punch?
Yep.
Yeah, so like letting it take that chip was huge.
But it doesn't matter. It always loses to Tang. Like you don't even let Palafin touch the Tusk because you always have a Tang here. With
I know, but like if you're in a situation, right, where you're forced to have Tusk and Palafin in front of each other, right, having it not eat that burn, and like you had two other things that were totally fine to come in on that Flamethrower. Like your Float Eternal is not doing a lot here anymore. You might as well switch it in knowing that it can't kill with Flamethrower. Is kind of my thought process.
I actually think the only way you win is if they throw and let Tusk kill Slowking, but then you still need something for Tang, and I actually think that Floette is the only thing that kills Tangrowth.
I guess, yeah, actually. Yeah, wait, yeah.
The chat here is so funny.
Oh, yeah. Let's scroll up a bit, yeah. Epic Pants is a guy from their team, I think.
You're going too far.
Whoa. Where are you going, bro?
Dude, you missed it.
It was one turn up.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought there was more.
No.
Oh.
Seems weird for a finals game. Timer for Aura reasons. Classic slingshot. Yeah. And this is Baton Pass. Okay.
We didn't get burned.
I was gonna say if you missed the Hydro Pump as that comes in, I would just imagine smashing the monitor.
Yeah.
And then now, yeah, you can't break these things. That's crazy. Where's the Mega Horn Calc? Where's the Terrakion Mega Horn Calc?
Yeah, you can go fast here. It's
Misses the focus miss.
The slow burn from this point.
Mm-hmm.
Can't break the
Crit Flamethrower, and that dies. Yeah. That's a tragedy. That's awful. Damn.
There was a line that if he crits the Hydro Pump at the end, I think he wins. Right? That Tang lives at 4 and he just pain splits the Rotom.
Oh yeah, he can pain split the Slowking, yep, because it's coming in at 70-ish. Yeah. Damn, that's a tough game.
Yeah, tough loss.
I felt like the prep was good. It's just we did not play to our outs at the end, right? Like that's classic. Like you feel like you're winning, so you don't think to play around your opponent's outs.
I think things were fine, but I said from before they went into game that we felt extremely under-prepped for FizzDef Tang. And, I mean, we just kind of were.
I mean, FizzDef Tang is one of those mons that, like, has kind of fallen off in recent gens, so people will forget how oppressive it is. It's like, that and Mega Venusaur, I think, are two Pokemon that in, like, Generation 9, people have kind of forgotten how oppressive they were.
We prepped a lot with FizzDef Tang and Scrims between, like, Banded U-Turn, Megahorn, Floette, and Delphox. It was pretty shit. And then the thing got the burn. We sacked our win conditions to dealing with it, and yeah. Scroll up a bit in the chat. Did we delete the BG? Oh no, it's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Man after my own heart over Matt.
We roasted him in the chat for that after.
Sparks are flying in this heated match. Yeah, that game was tough to watch. Let's watch a game that I enjoyed watching. This is the only replay that I'd seen before stream. This was the Rice Man with all the money on the line.
Yeah, Game 7.
Game 7 Rice Man. after we have said earlier that he had carried both Nahaima and Sid with their prep earlier. So...
Whoa. Are we saying okay.
I'm kidding.
His set won the game. His set did win the game, so I'll
saying he carried maybe a bit much. You guys put up a really good game, but
his set would have won my game if I remember to click Rock Polish. It was also his set.
That was also Rock Polish was also his set. That's crazy. You just didn't want to give him. You didn't want to give him the credit, like you had to win on your own terms.
Fuck this guy.
But yeah, I watched this game and I was just like, yeah, Rice Man absolutely played this like he owned it. Not respecting Scarf Coco, because why would you bring Scarf Coco against this team?
It was Specs Coco.
Specs Coco was nasty, yeah. Why didn't he just go hard drill? Was he expecting U-turn? Or maybe
he's expecting a U-turn, I think.
What's it called? The halving move, not Super Fang.
Oh yeah.
Nature's Madness.
Nature's Madness.
I don't think he wanted to U-turn into the Chomp.
Yeah. Like everything else, Weezing has the best matchup into. Except for maybe Iron Crown.
If you U-turn into the Chomp on the drill and get some free FD up, it can then Iron Tail the Weezing.
Okay, immediate or Shifu. Okay. Very ballsy. When I saw him do this immediate or Shifu switch so early against Garchomp, like I was like, that's such a Rice Man move of like the not lack of respect, but saying you are forced to not click a move that's good into this.
Yeah.
Now my question was like, this thing, if it doesn't have Ice Punch, it doesn't actually kill Mega Chomp though, right? Like
that's Ice Spinner.
Okay, yeah, but you're kind of forced to either reveal that you have ice coverage there or be bluffing.
It's Porygon 1.
When scrimming, Overmat and Riceman didn't see the Porygon 2. Well, okay, specifically Matt thought that it was Porygon 1 and was like, if it was Porygon 2, I would have brought it, and then looked at the prep paste again and was like, oh wait.
What do you mean?
So
why would you think it's a Porygon 1 ever?
I don't know, bro.
No, because you're a teammate with the Porygon 1 believer goat himself.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm a Porygon believer, but not in 8-month.
Not in this format.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
he's a Fubat believer.
The chip from the helmet and the sand is actually adding up a lot on the Zarude.
Yeah, I was gonna say like letting Weezing die here, like when Weezing is one of those mons that needs to have like a buffer of HP to really do its thing. So when it took that T-Bolt, it was kind of effectively dead in a lot of situations, and it was basically there as like
split off too.
Yeah. It was basically there as like a deterrent to Garchomp shenanigans, but it made sense to sack it there. Now, I've heard horror stories about this T-Tar all season. Apparently, it's been like an absolute demon. When I saw this live on 1, I was like, damn.
Yeah, of course.
Where's our every EV matters chance?
Yeah. T-Tar's been fine.
Pretty good, actually, behind screens.
Yeah.
Purged.
This
turn's huge. This is so good.
Stays in on the U-turn, gets the weakness policy. So this is when I was like, okay, Rice Man is playing rent-free in this guy's head because I was under the assumption it was like Scarf.
Gleam.
Right? Like, I don't think it hadn't clicked anything other than Luster Purge at this point, and the way he had played it had been like as if it was a choice item. And then it stays in, eats that U-turn, and gets a free agility off. And like if this thing was like Specs Dazzling Gleam, you have the freest drill in the world, right? So that's when I was like, okay, yeah, like he's playing rent free. And then this Latios just goes absolutely ape.
Yeah, Mystical Fire just one taps, Purge one taps.
The fact that Mystical Fire killed, I was like, damn, okay.
I was surprised. I didn't think it killed, but the fact that they were booster speed means that I think they can't have full bulk, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, you actually have more bulk because you can't have max attack.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Yeah, you're like max speed, and then you're like 100 or 92 HP or something, and the rest.
Yeah, sorry, I was more so saying like as opposed to being max HP, you have to be like 252 plus to get the speed boost. speed.
I guess Iron
So they
Crown
couldn't
does
be,
have
like,
pretty
max
good
HP.
speed F, actually. Yeah, 108.
Yeah, we determined it was either going to be AV or like booster, but we don't know under terrain.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We know it wasn't AV because I don't AV live that.
ad break.
Yeah, no, I just checked the calcs. I did not remember that Iron Crown had 108 speed F because
Yeah.
its counterpart, Cobalion, has very poor speed F. I think it's like its lowest stat, like 72 or something. Whereas the Iron Crown Paradox kind of flips out on its head, where instead of being physically defensive, it's slightly more specially defensive.
It is 72. The fact you know that off the top of your head is
Yeah,
nice.
that's actually nice.
Well, it's because
That's
it has
nice.
very similar stats, Brett. I was just going off of inferred information.
He sees the 72 and attack and knows where it is on Cobalion.
Yeah, I know where that is supposed to be. It's supposed to be
He's
spit
seen that number before.
I've played these games before. But yeah, which is part of why it runs a Calm Mind so effectively. Also, is because it has the actual pretty high base spit F to back that up.
Yeah, and that's what makes it a really good AV mon, just in general, is just having the high base stat, right? And then just like random HP invest is just it's high mileage HP invest.
Well, like one of the most nasty things about that whole cycle of Paradox mons, like the sort of the dogs and the sort of Justice like Paradox forms, is that their base stats and like bulk is just insane across the board, right? Like they have like one monstrous attack stat and then their bulk is all very respectable.
Yeah, Iron Boulder has pretty good stats too.
Iron Boulder, my crazy cooking team with it was like playing it in sand to abuse its spit F. As a rock type. So like I don't know.
I'm a big rock type and sand believer, hence my mono rock team.
Mono rock team. Your mono rock team was so funny. Holy.
Yeah. Dude, Lego and sand, that shit popped off.
Who did you beat again with that?
I beat Ranger.
Ranger? There's two. I thought there was 2 wins. One was Ranger.
No, it was only one.
Wasn't that also the same season that Azzy ran Mono Poison or something?
Yeah,
it was.
That was a goofy ass season.
That was Touch Grass season.
Yep.
But yeah, I think ads are over. So this Latios goes absolutely crazy on the main stage. Porygon though living the +2 Luster Purge is I think testament to how monstrous this thing can be.
Yeah, and honestly, it kind of just shows that they didn't need to sack their Coco there.
He
lived the +2 attack guarantees
he
that
lived
foul
with
play kills.
He lived with twice as many percentage points as wins with that Mono Rock team. You actually did win twice.
I did? Who did I? Oh,
yeah,
was it a forfeit?
You beat Cheesy.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh, he had a mul twice though, dude. So I don't. Yeah, poor guy was really scary in scrims or on paper because it was never brought to scrims. But yeah, when it gets the weakness policy boost though, it's kind of really good.
Well, I also
think,
the thing that I liked
brought
about
P2 to
Latios.
scrims after they settled the like Pori 1 or Pori 2 thing. They brought it to scrim and brought foul play.
I think it was after Iceman kept asking people to bring P2 to games.
Yeah.
The thing that I really like, this is why I was like giving Riceman his flowers earlier also, is the way he played this Latios, where he brought it in early. Like, a lot of people, when they have like a weakness policy type set or like setup thing, they will never risk bringing in early and like, you know, triggering your item at the wrong time. And he just played very aggressively with it early game, and then was able to catch his opponent with the gotcha because of that like aggressive place like pattern he'd already set.
Yep. I agree, yeah.
I don't think he was necessarily even playing it as the win con. It was more just because he has so many on this team. His Drill, his Meow, his Scarf Shifu.
Yeah, that too.
True,
So he's still playing with it like it's not weakness policy, but it's also just what if.
Yeah,
What if
exactly.
I'm in that situation, I can click agility.
I mean, that's also like Riceman's playstyle. Like, he loves to just throw things at you and say, you deal with it, right? And definitely like using that playstyle effectively by, you know, baiting that it was, you know, a Scarf Latios that he's trying to use early, and instead it was, you know, a late game, a weakness policy cleaner. So yeah, really liked how he played that. And then with the things that you've lost at this point, the game is pretty like clearly open in your favor. It would be interesting to see how this would have played out if Coco didn't get sacked. But I feel like with Drill and T-Tar, you have pretty good outs. And then we know this is Scarf or Shifu too, which would beat Tapu Koko 1v1.
Yeah, and then this just cleans up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the CC kills Zarude without lots of chip. Like, I'm not sure if it's an Oko. So the sand and helmet chip from Giesing, I think, mattered.
And the PGP champions of the NBA.
There we go.
Let's go.
We are now the champions. Do we have chat popping off here? No. The chat was dead silent.
Not for a little while, yeah.
Well, it was popping off. It just
there we
wasn't
go.
saved.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. Yeah, there we go. We got all the cheers from our homies.
There it is, yeah.
Our hard-fought team. Now it doesn't matter that I threw. Sorry, I was checking that calc on.
Oh yeah, the Urshi calc, yeah.
We were Choice Scarf.
Oh.
I mean,
it
unless
actually
it's
does
bulky.
count, but we don't know if they're bulky.
Yeah. But like 106 is a pretty healthy range, especially because you had half.
Yeah, even if they're bulky, that didn't matter.
Yeah. So anyways, calcs aside, big congrats to our team at the NBA. I can't even say I was here in spirit because I did not watch these games live until Lime was like, "Yo, are you watching these games right now? You're missing like the playoffs." I'm like, "Oh, it's playoffs." I was so checked out.
Yeah. Not only is it playoffs, bro, it's finals.
It's finals, yeah. But I'm so glad I got to go over this on stream because when I previously talked about the PGP stuff with Lime, like, oh my god, it was so fun to go over replays again.
You sent 113 messages in the chat throughout the entire 3 months.
Let's go.
Who, me?
Yeah, you asked for a scrim. Like, you asked if you'd be able to do scrim if they pinged you, and then didn't do a single scrim the entire time.
No one pinged me directly. They just pinged at everyone.
No, at prep help. You have the prep help role.
Why would they ping you when they can just ping once?
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I think part of it was I was game to be help with prep, and then I looked at the mons in the format, and I was just like disgusted. Like, I think a lot of my like prejudice towards the format really prevented me from committing to what I said I would do.
I actually enjoyed the format.
Yeah, me too. There were a couple, I think, bad actors, but it was good.
I wanted to ask, like, what was your overall thoughts on the season? What did you think of our run? And is there anything that like you guys really wanted to like say, like, oh, congratulations to so and so for, helping us out in this regard? Because I know, like, Lime, for example, he helped with some prep. He was doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, even though he didn't play.
He made some drawings. They were nice. He was the team artist.
The team
head of branding.
When the prep doc wasn't loading the new Champions Megas sprites, he would take the screenshot of the prep doc and draw in the Mega in the space where it would go for our prep screenshot.
Wait, I gotta see those. Wait, where are those? That sounds hilarious.
They're somewhere.
He ended up fixing the docs, so you'd have to scroll up to find them. If you scroll through media, you should be able to see them.
Okay. I'll see if I can find
quite
it. But
beautiful.
Yeah, you guys keep talking while I'm going through that.
I definitely have thoughts about. I guess I'll talk about the format first. I thought it was fun. I do think that 8mon in particular can be restricting, but just in my time playing in PGP and even playing in like Smog Tour tournaments and like just other kind of tournament style draft environments, I've actually come to kind of like 8mon. I think at least especially 8mon constructed.
I think I'm with you.
Yeah, it's different than 8mon regular draft.
Yeah, I don't think I like 8mon regular draft. You're missing too much, but like the pre-constructed part of it is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that when I played in PGP, because the constructed means your teams are so optimized, if you have like more than 9 mons, you just get to throw so many bullshit like silver bullets on your roster at the end, that like I can see the argument for why in pre-constructed 8 is like better, because it just prevents people from building bad teams and having silver bullets.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, that's a good way to put it. And I also think about the amount of extra like added prep time that one Mormon per roster would have added over the course of the 3 or so months of us scrimming and battling and prepping. It would have just been hours and hours of extra prep because there was one extra Mon at the end of a lot of rosters, that we have to consider for ours, and that we have to consider that they could bring, like you said, like things that are famous for that are things like low tier unburdened Mons, or something like Arctozolt or something, like if more teams have random shitters like that just like don't usually add anything but have random good matchups, it gets tiresome to prep, right? And it was already like, as a team as a whole, we were putting in so many hours of prep every week, except for the 1 week that we got reverse swept, but don't worry about that one.
don't worry about that.
We don't care about that.
I definitely felt bad because I know you guys were putting so much work into it, and I was just like, I felt guilty because I was like, damn, I should be helping out more, but I was just like, I was trying to take care of myself first, so
no, that's okay.
Mad respect for the amount of work that you guys put in for this, and
I'll be the bad cop. Fuck you, Jortsin.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be like enjoying your victory with you, but like I did not earn any ounce of this.
This is your win.
I did not earn any of this. I have no illusions about that.
Yeah. Something else I think about the format is I think things are not quite as broken as I thought. Mega Delphox is more broken than I thought. Mega Starmie is not as broken as I thought. It's still very strong, but it's not that broken.
What's the record against Mega Delphox?
I don't remember.
Good thing to look up.
And Mega Gren was actually stronger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be good, but like kind of a Gren side grade if you just need the extra boost in speed. It's just very good.
Well, I was going to say, and the big trick
it's just better than Gren in most ways.
The big trick I saw a lot of people do is you don't have to Mega right away, and you have double protein, which acts like Gen 6 protein.
For one turn. That's what Goder's opponent did, right? With the workup.
Yeah, we saw that too.
Mega.
This game. Yeah, where I clicked workup and then mega'd and clicked Dark Pulse with the new protein type. Because what made it so oppressive in Gen 6 was the fact that you just were always the type you needed to be. And it kind of replicates that effect while also having an insane stat boost. Because it's like, what, 151 speed or something insane?
142?
Yeah.
I think.
142.
Yeah. We got him on the stats this time.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe us. He's looking it up right now.
No, I want to see what its offensive stats boost is.
130 or something?
125 attack, 133 special attack. Yeah, like pretty significant because like going from like that's like less than 100 attack to 125 and like it's a 30 stat point in both almost. So I also like
it's just very good.
Something else to mention is that there's also a bunch of megas that aren't even included in this format that I'm like also think can't touch the light of day.
Zero Aura?
Mega Zero Aura, the Z Megas, and there's something else that I'm like forgetting about, but I guess basically Lucario, Garchomp, and Absol Z all seem like way too strong to have anywhere near a format like this.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not necessarily sold on Absol. I haven't seen it do much. I know that some like the formats that it is legal, it's pretty high tier. But I guess maybe I just haven't looked at it enough. I don't know.
Well, it's got a ghost
yet.
typing, right? So it has like one of the OG best types before they introduced Berry. And it also gets a second stab, which was one of the biggest issues with Absol beforehand, is that its only real stab moves were dark. So it had coverage moves, but they weren't just as raw powerful as they were beforehand. And now,
but like, what is its ghost stab? Shadow Claw? It's no better than Night Slash, that it was already using. Like, I think Knockoff is still just better.
the big thing for me is that it beats fairy types, right? Like before, fairy types were really good into Mega Absol because you were forced to run like I think Iron Tail, to beat them, and now you have a second stab move that can kind of cleave through them.
Maybe.
Granted, Shadow Claw is pretty weak. So if it doesn't get Poltergeist or anything like that, it's still only a 70 base power move. But I don't know. Its stats just look ridiculous. Like it's like 151 speed, which is like faster than Dragapult as context, and Dragapult is like universally one of the most obnoxious speed tiers in the game. And it also like invests all its stat points into physical attack instead of splitting it into special attack like Mega Absol Vanilla. So
yeah, true.
But yeah, like I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the format. I'm like really curious to see what draft leagues do going forward with like these champions formats. I haven't really been following. I know PWC just started a recent season with some of the champions megas. And I'm like, I'm really interested in like how these formats play out, but I've been like very apprehensive to play them myself. Just because I want to kind of see how things settle in the dust.
Alright, I'm about to play in Stunfisk, which has all those megas and broken stuff that can tear. I'll let you know how that is after it's done.
I saw that, and then I read about I almost signed up, and I read about the format. And I was like, okay, never mind. I'm not subjecting myself to this. So
I will say that's one of the leading reasons, other than the fact that I've just been so busy with work and PGP and life at the same time. One of the big reasons I wanted to wait for NBA Season 8 was to kind of let the champions dust settle a little.
Yeah.
I kind of do this at the beginning of every generation. Like see where things land before we just go right into it. Some people are really into that chaotic, like, oh, let's just legalize everything and see where things land, but I don't really like that. I'd much rather go in and like let people have a balanced experience, is at least the most that I can like possibly provide. And I can say to that end, regardless of the format, Mega Delphox will be banned.
Naheima will not put out a tier list that isn't 99% accurate or less. Look at you, Slurpup.
Well, my thing, like,
and whatever broken Mega gets or broken Terra Captain gets banned the season after.
My other big thing with the format as a whole is that because of how Champions and Legends ZA work with move pools, a bunch of these new megas are like have completely reworked move pools, are supposed to get new moves and lose other moves, and like with how Natdex works, it's like it's really hard to kind of gauge where move pool should be to be like reasonable for some of these Pokemon. And that's like part of why like I think Gen 9 has been so all over the place for different leagues, is because in Generation 8 like it wasn't as big of a deal, but the move pool cuts in Generation 9 were so significant that it's like weird to kind of follow along with like what should and shouldn't be allowed as movesets.
Yeah, I agree, and that's kind of something that as a legacy league or like Natdex, I guess, like Pokemon just in general, will call like legacy like Natdex. That's just kind of just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
And I think I still want to stick with that, regardless of how formats change and stuff. I don't think I've ever really had a positive experience in what Game Freak thinks is a healthy environment, like a healthy restricted dex environment.
That's fair.
And I don't necessarily trust them to like have a balance, like to give me something that will let me provide a balanced experience for people who want to play in my league.
Yeah.
So I would rather let Pokemon use all the tools that they've ever been given and judge myself what I think is too powerful for that environment. And I think a lot of the things, you're right. Like, for example, Mega Gren is supposed to be getting like Nasty Plot, or I don't know, something broken is getting Nasty Plot. I don't remember what it is. And that's like not legal right now. Or maybe Gren got it in like ZA or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it didn't transfer over, right? It's like, I don't know. I want to make that decision for myself with like an informed decision based on how the dust settles in other places, right? And then figure it out from there.
Well, like the example that I go off of, where it's like it's kind of ended up being okay. It hasn't been a huge issue since, but was like, you know, a potential huge threat at the start of Generation 9 was in that deck's King Gambit having access to moves that it doesn't have access to in Gen 9, but Bisharp had access to in earlier generations, like Pursuit, Knockoff, and Rock Polish. Because it just completely flips on the head how that Pokemon plays as opposed to in solo Generation 9.
Yeah, but I kind of don't care how Game Freak intends for their Pokemon to play.
Yeah.
You know, is kind of the difference.
That's base.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm saying,
you know,
like, but like, in the context of a draft league, right? You're now in a position where if King Gambit is really strong, you're forced to ban it because it has these new options, or if it's like the new options that are making it banned, that making it bannable. This is like hypothetically speaking, not like, you know, this is actually
yeah,
the case,
of course,
right?
yeah.
But you know, if it's like, oh, like the fact that it has Rock Polish and Knockoff when it never had that in Gen 9 is now making an entirely different beast to prep and deal with. It's like, do we have to like, you know, ban select moves on it? Do we have to like say we're only running Gen 9, but then you have other problems with Gen 9 only? So it's a really weird like situation to be in for us as people who want to design these league formats.
Yeah, I agree, and it takes a lot of work, honestly, but personally, it's the kind of work that like I enjoy doing, and I kind of just enjoy, like I said, making that environment based on what I feel is strong or is too strong or like not too strong, whatever. And so like, yeah, it could like complications could arise where, yeah, let's even just use the King Gambit. Like King Gambit wasn't designed with the intent of being able to rock polish.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say it again, like I just don't care, you know, what
Yeah.
its design philosophy was. These are the tools that I want to run with, like the legacy format, and when things are broken, then hey, they're broken and they get banned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to
Staying away as much
like,
as I can from complexes.
You have to like figure out what your ban mentality is and where you draw the line with those things.
Yeah.
So.
Like you could also argue that Pokemon that never saw Gen 9 were never designed to be able to terrestrialize.
I mean,
you
yeah.
know?
Like, I know that was actually a pretty big argument. I don't know if we had that argument specifically, but I know there was like some draft communities that were like, yeah, if you're not from Gen 9, you can't Terra. Like,
yeah. And it's the same thing, and it's kind of the same argument of like, oh, every Pokemon gets hidden power, so we'll just let these Gen 8 Pokemon learn hidden power. I saw an argument of somebody saying, let's just legalize hidden power on everything, when like they never got hidden power, right? And
yeah,
I can see the parallels there. I think that's kind of I think that's a false dichotomy, I think, that they're trying to create. But
well, like a big issue that I've experienced several times in our Terra leagues is that Pokemon that have access to Terra Blast versus Pokemon that don't, it cuts the viability of different Terra Captains like in half, right? Like I had in the PWC, I really liked the PWC format, but some of the things they have legal kind of like give me the ick. And when I did play like more seriously in the PWC format, I had Terra Omastar, and it was so fun to play. You know, that low tier, you have your Terra Captain that you bring to every game format, and you get to really like get creative with one specific mon. But because Omastar never had Terra Blast, I was like always like in a position. It's like, okay, well, I want to run like Terra Steel for like defensive reasons, but now it screws me over because I don't actually have the Terra Blast of that type. And there's a lot of other similar situations with other mons in that type of format, where it's like, well, I guess I have to choose this as my Terra Captain just because it has Terra Blast, and I really need that option. So
yeah, that's true. And you could even like bring that the hidden power, the Gen 8 hidden power argument over to Gen 9, allowing everything to click Terra Blast, right? Like I don't think you have to do that.
But no, anyways, we don't need to get too much into the whole
that's
doom
very
and gloom
tangent.
about
I did.
formats.
It was really cool actually. After Riceman's Game 7 win, we had almost the entire team join a voice call we had everybody around except for Impulse, who's like 12-hour time zone difference from Eastern. So it was like early in the morning for him.
Well, we had the one
was noon.
Impulse waking up.
Whatever. It was in the middle of the day. He wasn't around.
He was sleeping. He had a late night.
In the middle of the day on Monday, like
he did tell us he went to bed at 6 a.m. So
crazy. Yeah, we had everybody in call, and I did kind of give everybody some parting remarks. Yeah, some props. Everybody did something that was props worthy at some point over the season. So I don't need to necessarily reiterate to all of them because everybody was there to hear it, but know that, I mean, the momentum was really high, the energy was really high. We had a great time. There were ups and downs with, I don't know, it was a rocky road, you know. I don't think anybody should expect a 10-week season of like high stakes, high skill play to be smooth as butter.
Well, I was gonna say,
but it was great. It was a really good experience.
Sport,
it was just
right?
long and draining.
In any team-based sport, there's always going to be times where it's like, you know, you have very strong personalities that are trying their best to win, and you know that just has some natural friction to it. So yeah, for sure. Not everybody gets along. For example, with like the way that I call people out for believing in a certain set, you know, or it maybe not necessarily me, but I know that like you said, people who really care and who really want to try can kind of come off as heated or like aggressive, especially over text. And that was a big thing, is we didn't always have people in call, right? It was like Goater and Overmat and myself and like a couple other people would prep in call more often than not. Yeah.
But that wasn't true for everybody, and relaying our info to everybody through text was a challenge, and it always will be a challenge.
I was gonna say, like, getting 4 or 5 people who like live in the same neighborhood together to prep is still gonna have the same problems just because of how much is going on. So the fact that we have people in other time zones, we have people on other sides of the world, like that also is like the fact that we came through for this, I think, is like a miracle in itself. So
yeah, but it was a great experience, a good bonding experience too. I mean, I can easily call everybody who was on this team, and honestly a lot of the prep helpers as well, as like just friends. A lot of the people we've been playing with for years, so I don't think that's news to anybody, but there were some new faces who were helping out and around, especially in the last year or so, like new NBA faces in general.
Well, I was gonna say,
it's been a good environment.
I know they weren't super active this season, but last PGP season that I played in, I know Afonso like really got a lot of like working with prepping with different people. So yeah, and I can only imagine, like, we had some new faces to the PGP lineup. Like, I think Eager didn't play on PGP last season.
Eager was, but Slingshot wasn't.
Oh, Okay, yes. I knew one of them was new.
Siderius was new. Impulse. Wait, did Impulse play with us before? I think he was new.
Impulse came out of retirement, I think, for PGP or something.
Yeah. He hasn't played with us for a little while, but he was a really strong applicant, and we wanted him around.
And that whole comment about even our friends were like doing good stuff. Don't count me in that. I was not helpful.
That's okay.
But yeah, no. Anything you want to put towards that, Mike? I know, like, you know, these are the homeboys.
I felt like the team vibes were good. Everyone contributed. And people got frustrated, but again, it's a 10-week experience with 10 people that want to win.
Yeah, and like, you know, if you have a tough loss, you're not going to be in a good mood when someone else needs help.
People
right?
being frustrated are just signs that they give a shit.
Exactly, yeah.
Really, it was like 12 weeks, because there was the break week that we had to make trades, and there was like the 2 weeks beforehand too that we were draft prepping.
It was 3 months. Like it's been.
Yeah, it was straight up 3 months. I think it was about 13 weeks altogether.
It's been a journey. So
when was the server? When's the server birthday?
That's true. Yes.
The first message in the server. How do I sort? I don't know. Maybe if I scroll up in announcements.
I still don't know how to use. I'm supposed to know how to use Discord way better than I actually do.
May 19th.
Dang. Okay. Yeah.
That was the first. That was like the schedule for the season that we posted after we chose the team.
So yeah, 3+. I'm just thinking about it. But it was worth it.
Yep. Yeah.
Because we were victorious.
We were victorious.
And honestly, even if we didn't win, it was still worth it. It was just a really good experience.
I mean,
and
I know that we won. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I know that Azzy in particular really feels like he grew a lot as a player. I always feel like that too, and I feel like every time I build a draft, I always like find different holes that I want to use differently or whatever. And we were luckily given the opportunity to make some changes in mids, and I took advantage of that.
Well, I was gonna say,
and building with so many different perspectives is so eye-opening too on like what people prioritize and where I want to value that on my priority system, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, hearing like Azzy, for example, say that they felt like they grew a lot this season is saying a lot, because Azzy is very well experienced, very much so has played a ringer of playstyles in the past. Like, they're not just like a dedicated, I always play the same thing player, and they've have the history and experience to back that up. So for them to say that they grew even more in this season is saying a lot, I feel.
Yeah, and even Overmat too, who's what, top 3 at least players in the NBA, like at least top 3 if you don't want to say he's like top 2.
I mean, I think on a good day Matt is the best player, on a bad day he's the worst player.
True. On a bad day he's missing Hurricane. But even he's saying that that he feels like he's kind of outgrowing his like old formula.
Yeah,
right?
He's gotta like molt or shed his skin type of thing.
Yeah, and I know that like this is unrelated. This is through Guts Brigade in the NHL, but through using a lot of the Pokemon that we're using there, he's also fallen in love. Maybe not fallen in love. That's a little much.
That's a strong word.
But he started to see the value in like other Pokemon that he normally wouldn't draft, right? And see the lines of like a less offensively minded team and like how they win and how they want to play against teams like he would draft, right? And so it's just a matter of getting different perspectives.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think a big takeaway I had at the end of the most recent NBA season was I kind of need to go back to my roots. I've been going out of my way to draft some very silly, not silly, but very experimental team concepts.
Silly is a good word. I like silly.
Wow. But at the end of
you said it, not me.
Okay, fair. But at the end of NBA season 7, I was like, damn, I need to go back to my roots, because I kept losing to stuff that like because I was being experimental, I was getting caught by like defensive play that normally I was like, oh, I love this type of defensive play because I excel in it, and now I'm getting owned by it because I've been all over the place. So
yeah, true.
With that said, though, I think this is probably a good point to start wrapping up stream.
Yeah,
I'm game to do more replay review another time.
Yeah, kind of a bit more of a highlight stream maybe than like a final review
with possibly a certain slideshow that's being procured.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I do have this is just kind of what the planning prep is, but I've been throwing together a bunch of the meme gifs we had thrown together. So what I'm planning on doing is making just like a YouTube video, like 5-minute, 2 or 3 minute type of range, with a bunch of the memes from the season, maybe some highlights from the actual draft games. But I gotta get through my crippling procrastination towards using editing software. So
True.
that was what I was doing before we started the replay review, and I feel like I want to get this. We'll get something sorted for this.
We'll organize something. The 3 of us will be back at some point with some jokes.
And if there is any news about the new NBA this season, as long as I have the AOK, I'll be one of the first people to let y'all know. So
yeah, I did kind of want to make an announcement about our off season tonight, but I haven't had time to prep it, unfortunately. So
no worries. I can always chat about it another time. So
Yeah, but I'm trying to at least have something ready for next week at some point for our off season, our pre-season off season, as opposed to our post-season off season.
I've also I haven't really talked too much about this lately, but with the recent coming closure of the Cube season that's been going on in the background, there's been something I've been wanting to put together in a similar vein, but I'm still trying to figure out what exactly my work schedule and some other stuff is looking like for the fall. So I don't have any like concrete plans on that, but I do have some ideas cooking in the background. So if I do ever get around to that, I'll ask for some input from you guys for sure. So
sweet.
And the PGP, PGA, sorry. The PGA tour, I know, is on indefinite hiatus right now, but
until I stop being lazy.
But yeah, if you
and let me tell you, I'm lazy.
Oh no.
But yeah, big shout outs to both our guests tonight, Godor and Nahaima, who both have their own leagues.
Mama.
Both proved themselves, deserving of this win together as co-captains for the PGP season.
I'm so mad they gave me an FF loss for the game I decided not to play. Yeah, so I'm like, I went 4-2, 4-3. No.
Yeah, because if you already won the week, like you don't have to play the game, right? So
it was a playoff game, so there was literally no reason to play that. It doesn't affect it at all.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, yeah.
They gave me the FF loss because I was like, I don't want to play.
It's like, bro, I just want to go take a nap. I don't want to play this right now.
Exactly. It was Sunday night. I had to reveal my tusks. I didn't want to reveal my tusk counterplay in case I played the other one.
Okay.
Which was full fist death across.
I'm gonna end the YouTube side of the stream. And if we do end up yapping for a bit longer, I'll leave the other stream live. But
I think I'm gonna go grab dinner.
Yeah, thank you,
yes,
YouTube.
It's 10:11.
We will talk to you more in the future. Take care, everyone.